part in a national day of mourning for Sonya Massey. A police deputy shot the Illinois woman in her home earlier this month. The officer is now charged with murder, and the case is renewing calls for justice and police reform. Charlene Aaron has the story.
The Justice Department is investigating the death of Sonya Massey, a black woman shot to death in her home by a white sheriff's deputy. It's a case raising questions about the use of deadly police force.
You better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot! Drop the pot!
Body cam footage shows the disturbing moment Deputy Sean Grayson shot and killed Sonya Massey. Massey had called 911 after she reported a prowler at her Springfield, Illinois home. Officer Grayson and his partner responded to the call. When deputies told Massey to remove a pot of boiling water from the stove, things quickly escalated.
Away from the house in the water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Grayson shot Massey, who was unarmed, in the head. He has since been fired from the Sangamon County Sheriff's Department and arrested for murder and other charges.
Hi everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. I'm here today on a somber note. I typically, if you follow my channel, you know what I typically talk about, but I also talk about social and current events as well. By now, you have heard about Sonya Massey, 36-year-old black woman murdered in her home after reaching out to the police who is supposed to protect and serve. A white police officer, my understanding, he was dishonorably discharged from the Army, among other things. This was terrifying because it took me a while to want to look at the video, because obviously, me being a black woman, this is every black woman. And to call for help and to be murdered by the people that's supposed to help you. And I remember years ago, I'm going to say way back in the 80s, I remember my mother saying, it's only a matter of time before the police start doing black women, the same way as they unfortunately do black men. Both are bad, As a black woman who grew up in a predominantly white community, I can tell you firsthand that many white men are extremely dangerous and they are cowardly to their core. And you might say, well, why do you say that, Shimmer Girl? Because when it comes to being called the N-word, it has always been white males of varying ages, from little boys, yes, up to grown men calling me the N-word. And I'm not talking about with the A at the end. I'm talking about the ER. And I hate to bring the divestors into this comment, but I think that this is as good a time as any. Over a year ago, I was looking at one of the divestor channels. I don't follow their content, but in order to have an opinion, you sometimes have to, watch, the content. So there was a lady on one of the shows, and I wish I had taped it so I could, showcase it here. And one of the things that she said was, if all the black men just disappeared, black women would be so much safer or better off or something like that. And I thought to myself, that was the most craziest mess I've ever heard in my life. If anything, we would be in even more danger. As you can see with this cop murdering Sonya Massey. Yes, they say her name, Sonya Massey. And then I did a video weeks ago about that man who chopped up that 19-year-old girl. And God only knows how many other black women he has assaulted. But he's not a cop. He's not there to protect and serve. And that's something else that I wanted to say. that a lot of black women, who get online singing the praises of these other men, a lot of these men do not see us as women. They don't see us as ladies. And I'm not blaming the victim. I'm talking in a generalized point of view. This is the dangers of talking about how we're strong and independent and don't need a man. The powers that be, they love the fact that we are disjointed and not cohesive and have no unity. Now, I hope that this Sonya Massey, I hope that her sons, I think she has 2 sons, and her family gets all the money that they are deserved. It's not going to bring her back. This is an American tragedy, and people around the world are looking at this. So I don't want to bring politics into this, so I'm not. I mean, I've been hearing some grumblings about the orange man, as y'all call him. But this was a tragic situation. It should have never have happened. And as I said, it was very hard for me to watch. But I hope that some police reform can happen, because it's too many innocent black people dying at the hands of these so-called police. Because a lot of them, I feel, go into the police department just so they can have the badge to be able to hurt someone. And I also feel maybe there needs to be a way that some cops should not be allowed in certain areas. Or if you're that scared and you have a whole gun, you should not be a cop. If you're that scared to deal with the public, particularly the public who does not look like you should not be a cop. And this man that murdered that woman, Sonya Massey, was twice her size. And he had a gun. So clearly, he is all kinds of crazy. He should go to jail for life. And he should never see the light of day. That's my topic for today, and I'll talk to you later.